Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading for the second half of June, June 16th through the 30th. General as always, Gemini, it will not resonate with every single person out there, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for your particular situation and let go of the rest. And if you're interested in booking a personal private reading from me, all that information is down below this video, as well as a list of all the cards that I will be using for this particular reading. All right, guys, so let's get started and let's tap into the energies of what's going on for you guys in love and romance. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, second half of June. And happy birthday to my Geminis, celebrating the second half of the month. So this is the Psychic Tarot deck from Holland. Let's take a look and see what is happening for you guys the second half of June. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please bring it forward. What messages would Gemini benefit from at this time, please? Okay, we've got the Truth card coming forward. That is the Judgment card in traditional tarot, but it is coming up reversed. So let's pull some more. That is coming forward with a lack of self-awareness, self-doubt, even self-hate, okay, not loving yourself. We do have disruption coming forward here, guys. That's the Tower card in tarot, traditional tarot. What else for my Geminis, please? Why is the Tower coming forward here for the second half? Please bring it forward for Gemini. What else do we need to know? Okay. Wow, we've got 4 major arcanas coming through here, guys. We've got the Patience card, which is the Temperance card, and we also have Fertility, which is the Empress, tapping into Aries energy. So some of you guys might be connecting to an Aries, or you might have Aries in your chart. We also have 5 of Pentacles coming through here. Okay. So 4 major arcanas with the Judgment card coming up reversed. Again, some of you are coming from a place of not loving yourselves at this time, putting yourselves last on your priority list possibly. Definitely a lack of self-awareness here, and you're doubting yourself in regard to a situation. This ultimately is a love and romance reading, so there's something about a love connection that you're not feeling quite confident in it, or you are doubting your decision-making process in regard to a particular situation, a love connection, you know? So let's dig a little deeper, guys, with some Mystic Moon oracles for Gemini. And why is this Tower card here? We do have the Temperance card coming forward, so asking you to have patience in regard to a particular situation that you're dealing with. Some of you guys may also be having some financial struggles at this time. Some of you guys may have lost a job or may have been laid off possibly. And I am feeling for some of my Divine Feminines, you already have a family, you already have children that you're taking care of. And if financial struggles are getting in the way at the moment, let's see how this all plays out. You know, perhaps that's why you are doubting yourself at the moment and how you are proceeding in certain decisions that you're making in your life right now, especially in regard to love and romance. But let's see. Yeah, I've got my Divine Feminine that's really tapping into the energies of this reading. You know, we've got the Empress and we've got divine feminine energy coming through here. What else, please, for Gemini? Some of you guys are either in a third-party situation or you are dealing with this type of energy. What else, please, for Gemini? Some of you guys are reinventing yourselves, really wanting to get away from the energies of being a part of a third party. You know, I feel that if that's something that you were dealing with before, it may have just recently ended or it's over, but the energies are still coming forward here. And whatever role you may have played in that, perhaps you are being a little bit hard on yourself, possibly thinking that you may have not made the best decisions when you were a part of this third party, and that may have certainly brought the Tower down in this situation. You know, the Tower energy can be rather difficult to deal with. It is an unexpected event that happens. It brings about major changes in a situation, and it definitely brings forward chaos in a love triangle, if that's what you've been dealing with. It's very difficult to reel from that, to have to deal with the Tower moment, especially in regard to a third-party situation. But I do feel for some of my Geminis, you are working through that. You've worked through whatever challenges have come forward as a result of this third party. But it's interesting for some of you guys, you know, because with this reinvention card, you know, we've got what is indicated here as a person without a head, you know, so they're not quite thinking clearly quite yet. In the process of reinventing themselves, yes, but they're still dealing with some challenges here. So this could either be you, Gemini, or the person that you are thinking about for this reading. But it's interesting how, if you really look at the structure of this suit, it's, you know, it's a female person that is indicated here. So again, tapping into divine feminine and my Empress energy here. Let's pull some more. Let's pull some additional messages here. What else for Gemini, please? But you do need to pace yourself. Regret coming forward. And look at this bottom of the deck. We do have deception, but we've got healing after that. So, for my Geminis, when you are a part of this third party, someone was hurt, somebody regrets how things went down. There was definitely deceptive energy that's coming through here. That's a part of this scenario. And there is someone who is coming forward with this level of regret. If you look at this photo, it is a divine masculine, a male figure. So it could be the divine masculine here that is regretful of how things went down. And depending on who started or who entered into a third-party situation, if it was the divine feminine, then that definitely hurt the other party. And I'm feeling it was a divine masculine that was hurt by this. And I'm feeling that perhaps for some of you guys, it was my divine feminine who was being deceptive, not coming forward with the truth. And that definitely brought this Tower moment, you know, went crashing down on the situation, on the relationship, that for some of my Geminis, you had to leave that behind, because I'm feeling that you may have not been fully invested in that connection anyway, and that you may have been more interested in this third party. Of course, that's not for everyone. That's just the energy that I'm tapping into here. But I am feeling for the majority that it is my divine feminine who entered into a third party situation, or whoever it is that is resonating with the divine feminine energy. But I do feel for some of you that finally, you know, with this healing energy, things are finally coming back into balance in your life, in your heart. This was very painful for some of you when this Tower moment did happen. It was not easy. But with the Temperance card coming through right next to that Tower message, Temperance brings forward harmony and balance and healing. So we do have two messages here from the Temperance card as well as the healing message here that is interjecting healing energy into this situation for Gemini. Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. So for some of you guys, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this is the need to find the middle ground in a situation so that there can be some sort of compromise here, if that's possible for some of you guys. Moderation, being sensible in how you interact with each other, especially the person that you may have hurt. And of course, for some of you guys, you're the person that ended up getting hurt. But, you know, somebody coming forward with this deceptive energy in this third party. But when that Tower came down, someone definitely got hurt, or you guys both may have gotten hurt. I'm feeling for some of you guys that the person that you were involved with already had a family, they already had children. For some of you, you have children as well. These are two people that had individual families coming into this situation, coming into a relationship, and then here comes this third party that interjected its energies into that relationship and broke things up and brought that Tower moment down. But with that Temperance card, somebody wants reconciliation. Someone wants to come back. Is it you, Gemini, who wants to come back to this person that you hurt as a result of the third party? Or is it the other person who wants you back? Because there's somebody that's potentially seeking or wanting reconciliation here. With the Temperance card, things come into completion. Whether it's our relationships, whether it's certain habits that we have in our life, whether it is our desires, could even be tapping into our health, our finances for sure are being challenged. That's coming through here. Those things come to the surface and it tests us, and it depends on how you handle it. But it rocks your world, and especially with that Tower moment coming down, you have to kind of face your challenges head on, face your demons, and how is it that you want to be able to handle your life and yourself and your decisions, you know? So for those of you really working hard on bettering yourselves, bettering who you are as a person, bettering how you interact with people in your life, reinventing who you are as a person, getting out of this regret energy, and finally coming forward with the truth, you know, with that Judgment card reversed. You're holding back from facing the truth possibly. And doubting yourself, doubting your decisions. But there is healing and balance that is going to eventually be restored here for you, Gemini. If you're welcome and open to it, that's a possibility, you know? So let's tap into some Romance Angels cards here to add to this. And I am feeling for some of my Geminis that the third party here, you may still be interacting with this person. And I'm feeling for some of you that you care for this person. You have a pretty magnetic attraction to this person. Very strong sexual energy coming forward from that. And this other person coming forward with regret. You know, they definitely felt this tower come down on them when that third party happened. It's not easy dealing with that deceptive energy, especially when you're investing your time and your emotions towards a relationship. So whatever side of the fence that you're on in regard to that, Gemini, somebody definitely got hurt. Okay. What else can you tell me, please, angels, for Gemini? What else can you tell me, please, for Gemini for the second half of June? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. For some of you guys, this is what I'm feeling here. For some of you, this third party, you actually have some legitimate feelings for this person. And for some of my Gemini divine feminines especially, I do feel that you are wanting to pursue a relationship with this person. Some of you guys broke things off with the other person that you may have been with. You guys were in a committed relationship and you are choosing to invest your time and your commitment towards this other person. Now, for some of you guys, this person that you ended up hurting, or the person that ended up hurting you, Gemini, possibly you're wanting to re-explore a reconciliation with that person and healing the situation, trying to heal from the pain caused by this third party, and, you know, reconnecting, getting to know each other once again, trying to re-explore and rediscover where you guys were at and where you could potentially go moving forward. So it really depends on where you are at in this scenario. Are you wanting to explore a relationship with this person who interjected a third party energy into your relationship? Or are you wanting to reconnect with the person that you were with to begin with? You know, it just depends on where you're at. Okay. What else for Gemini, please? Whoa. I've got all these cards flying out. Let me grab this one. Yeah, a lot of passion in the connection. So again, it really depends on what side of the fence you're on. But whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, pretty strong, passionate connection there. And as I had indicated earlier, with this children card coming through, you may already have children from previous relationships. The person you're thinking about may also have children. You know, coming into the connection, you guys already had families, possibly. Hold on, let me grab the other cards that flew out. 1 second. Okay, interesting. So we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Some of you are truly needing to do this in order to be able to manifest union once again with the person that you want to be with. So if you're dealing with some challenges in regard to reconnecting with someone that you broke things off with as a result of a third party and whatever tower moment happened, by continuing to hold positive thoughts in that situation, you may potentially be able to work things out with that person. But it's interesting how this was the other card that flew out. Unrequited love. Someone who's had a change of heart. Possibly Gemini, that may have been you. Feeling that there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And perhaps that's why this person is really regretting how things ended between the two of you. So somebody had a change of heart here. And if it's not you, Gemini, it may potentially be the other person that you are thinking about for this reading, but I'm really feeling more so it's my Geminis who had a change of heart in regard to a connection that you were in before, and you want to break free from that and pursue someone else. And I'm feeling, again, for my divine feminines, it could potentially be the person that you were involved with in that third party. Of course, you know, that doesn't have to apply to everybody, but that is part of the energies that I am tapping into here for this reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's just not your portion of the reading, okay? All right, let's grab some signs from Spirit, Love, Oracle messages to add to this. For Gemini, please, angels and spirit guides. What else can you tell me, please, for my Geminis for the second half of June, June 16th through the 30th? What additional messages can we get for you? Rainstorm, melancholy. It's interesting how really it's very similar to the type of energies that we have here. You know, it's almost like the tower fell down and now we've got this gloomy energy from this rainstorm and feeling melancholy. Tapping into some pretty dark energies here. Sad, melancholy energies, you know. Regret, pain, sorrow. What else, please, for Gemini? So somebody is feeling regret. Somebody is feeling melancholy. Very sad over the fact that you guys are not together. And for some of my Geminis, that might be your energy coming forward. Regret and melancholy, where you're really not in a good place right now and you're feeling very sad and heartbroken over how things ended, especially with this disruption and tower coming down on you. Cloud shapes, guardian angel coming through. You might see shapes when you're out looking out towards the clouds. That you might be able to see a sign from that talks to you, that reaches out to you. This is also a reminder that your guardian angels are watching out over you, protecting you, especially in your hour of need when you're going through challenges and tough times in your life. Guardian angels, they're there for you. What else, please, for my Geminis? What else, please, angels, for Gemini? We've got thorns and hardship. So this is definitely not an easy road that you've been on, Gemini. Especially with a tower moment that has occurred here. It's bringing forward a level of hardship, especially in a situation where people have gotten hurt. Those thorns have definitely pierced someone's heart, and it's very painful to have to deal with that, especially having to come to the realization that someone has had a change of heart and is no longer in love with you. There's no longer enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So whoever is tapping into that energy or feeling that way, it's very painful for the other person to have to come to that realization that the person that they love and care for no longer wants them, no longer interested in them, and may have left for a third party. That's for some of you guys. Look at this bottom card here, guys. We've got a 333 message coming through. That's the Trinity, mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. Absolutely. You know, with the Judgment card coming up reversed, you know, with that Truth card, you're doubting yourself, lack of self-awareness, and you are not loving yourself at this time. In order to be able to manifest the love that you're seeking, you need to be able to have that love within yourself first. So it's very important with this 333 message, you know, express your true authentic self. Be true to who you are. And you're finally back in balance with yourself, you know, your mind, body, and soul. And if you happen to be seeing 333, that's definitely a sign tapping into this energy. All right, guys, so let's grab some twin flame messages from the Volume 2 deck to add to this. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection, guys. That's just the name of the card deck. So, but of course, you could, okay? So let's see what messages need to come through here. Either you, Gemini, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Emotions and feelings and thoughts that need to come through here. So let's see. You don't have to resonate with each and every single message. Take from it whatever makes sense for you. For Gemini, please, angels and spirit guides. What messages need to come through here at this time? You still hold a piece of my heart. You definitely made an impact on this person, Gemini. They still think about you. It just depends on who this person is. Is it the third party? Or is it the person that you were in a relationship with that you left for a third party? You still hold a piece of my heart. That is what's coming through here. And look at this bottom card here, guys. So it's the person that you're in separation from. But the question is, do you want to be with this person? I miss the feel of you next to me. So I'm really feeling that possibly it could be the person that ended up getting hurt as a result of this third party situation. And when that tower moment came down, you guys broke things off with this person. You had a change of heart, possibly. You're no longer interested in this person, but they still have love for you. They still miss you. They're still thinking about you. Let's grab some from Volume 1 to add to this. For Gemini, what else needs to come through? What else needs to come through for my Geminis? You feel like home to me. Look at this bottom card here, guys. No other compares to you. Some of you guys may have lived together. Or perhaps you guys were thinking about moving in together. But when you guys were with this person, they really felt that you were their person. They've tried to move on to other people, but they've come to the realization that no other compares to you. Wow. So again, guys, it really depends on what side of the fence you fall on in this scenario. What we know for sure here is that there was a third party that came in to your life. It doesn't matter who started the third party, who entered into it, who chose to go into it, who chose to leave it. At the end of the day, somebody was hurt as a result of this third party, and the tower came down on the situation, causing two people to go into separation. For whatever role you play in that dynamic, Gemini, it's being represented here in this reading. Most likely my divine feminines were very highly affected by this situation. And again, for some of you guys, I am feeling that it was my divine feminine who entered into the third party, and it was a divine masculine that was heartbroken over this tower moment that came down. Of course, that could be reversed. It doesn't have to be gender specific. Take it for however way it makes sense for you, but that is how it's coming through here for me, for this reading. Wow. All right, so let's grab some Lover's Oracle for you, Gemini, second half of June. Some Lover's Oracle messages to add to your reading. Let's grab the bottom one. Okay. Wow, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. You may have a new beginning with the person that you want to be with, Gemini, whoever it is. Whether it was someone that you broke things off with because you thought that the grass may have been greener with someone else, and came to find out that you really wanted to go back to that person that you ended up hurting, or it could be reversed. They may have hurt you, but there is a passionate connection here that has the potential for a new beginning. So take that for however way it makes sense for your situation. And we also have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Love yourself first. Put yourself back on that priority list. Express your true, authentic self. So this is coming through for some of you guys that just need some patience and time to be able to continue healing. Give back to yourself. That is what's coming forward there. All right. So let's grab some additional messages from the Guardian Angel deck. For Gemini, please, angels, bring it forward. Let's grab this one. What do we have? We've got peace. After chaos from the tower comes peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. I love that for you, Gemini, because I'm feeling that when this tower moment came down, it was very destructive and painful and very chaotic. And things are shifting now towards healing, and it's bringing you the peace and tranquility that you are in need of. And we also have intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. And I can't help but tap into the energies of this 333 card. You know, your mind, your body, your soul. Tap into those intuitions, guys, of what it is that you're feeling. You know, you are in the zone. So tap into the energies of that card. because you can certainly manifest what it is that you are really wanting in this situation, in your love life, in your romantic life. You can be with the person that you ultimately want to be with. That's what I'm getting from that. So one final message, guys, to close out your reading, Gemini, with the Whispers of Love deck. Let me set these aside. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini. Final thoughts, please, for Gemini for the second half of June. All right, final thoughts here. I'll take the one that's face up. Okay. And so fitting, Gemini. Love who you are. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Absolutely. You know, you can manifest anything that you want, not only in love and romance, but really any area of your life, guys. So clear the energies, clear any negative energies that you may be dealing with, and whatever self-doubt that you might be dealing with at this time, self-hate, whatever inner dialogue that you're having with yourself. If you're coming from a place of negativity and hate and self-doubt and self-criticism, you need to clear that energy and welcome in this new beginning and the healing that is wanting to come in for you. Okay, so you definitely need to come from a more loving place and space for yourself. So that's where I'm going to end your reading, guys. I hope that whoever this came through for, Gemini, that you guys were able to benefit from this reading. And there's a lot to take in here. And again, it depends on what side of the fence that you fall on in regard to that third party situation. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in a personal private reading, all that info is down below this video. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.